The Newton's laws of classical mechanics are a set of 3 laws that define how objects move and interact with one another. These laws were first published in 1687 by Sir Isaac Newton. The first law states that an object will stay at rest or continue to move at a constant velocity unless it's acted on by an outside force. This law is also called principle of inertia. Despite being a fundamental assumption of classical mechanics, it is not obvious to us in our daily observation of nature. Indeed, our common observation of objects that are not pushed shows that they come to rest. For example, a ball stroke by a cue on a snooker table will come to rest after a few seconds. This is due to forces acting on the ball, such as friction and air resistance. On the other hand, an object launched into space and under no force will continue its trajectory in a straight and uniform motion forever. Newton's second law states that the net force acting on an object is proportional to the object's mass and its acceleration. This law is one of the most important of physics and tells us how forces affect an object's motion. Newton's second law could be considered as the definition of force. It has an application in almost every industry, from automobile manufacturers estimating their brake requirements to rocket engineers designing their rocket's engines, and more. Finally, the Newton's third law states that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. In other words, when one body exerts a force on a second body, the second body simultaneously exerts a force equal in magnitude and opposite in direction on the first body. For example, when you bump your toe on your door, the door applies an equal and opposite force on your toe, and it hurts.
Please do not subscribe if you prefer to enjoy this wee bliss of ignorance.